This is perhaps one of, if not the hardest videos I've ever had to make. A lot has happened in the last month or two with my life. A lot of changes have happened, and as we all know, the coronavirus thing happened. That's definitely put a big change to my life, but believe it or not, it's not the biggest. So, some of you may know my girlfriend Audrey. She's been in a couple videos of mine. She did some like Skyrim VR stuff like that. Really fun stuff. Last month, on March 4th, she broke up with me. I'm not particularly going to go into details, but she broke up with me. And this last month has been one of, if not the hardest months of my entire life. Because, well, yesterday it was exactly a month since she broke up with me. It's been very hard. I've been struggling with depression, wanting to hurt myself, and thoughts of, I don't think I can say that word because my video will probably get taken down, but the worst. The worst thing I could possibly do. Thought about doing that. It's really hard. I'm trying not to sound disingenuous, but I'm trying not to get super emotional too, because I don't want to be a crybaby, you know? Yeah, I've cried. I've cried a lot. I've bitched, I've moaned, I've screamed, all that stuff. But gotta keep at least some semblance of me as a person. I don't know if you can notice, but I've lost weight. I've lost about 30 pounds in the last 3 months. So good for me. But due to, my now ex-girlfriend leaving me a month ago, I've not been able to have the motivation to do basically anything. I mean, I basically just wake up, go to work, come home, go to bed. Been trying to distract myself by hanging out with my friends and family. It's been working a lot, but every once in a while I hear a little something about what she's doing, and I'm not going to go into details about it again. I want to respect her privacy. But I hear some stuff that she's doing, and I have an anxiety disorder, and like officially diagnosed. So naturally, my anxiety is going to convince me that she's doing this because she hates me, which I do not believe she does. Part of me believes she does, but part of me doesn't. I'll be right back. But yeah, I have an anxiety disorder, and I somehow convince myself every single time that every little thing she does is because she hates me. And I don't think she hates me, but my anxiety tells me that she does, and it's been a couple weeks since she's talked to me at all. The last time we talked was rather interesting, to put it lightly, I guess. I mean, she didn't say anything like bad or anything like that, but it's just obviously, since we spent almost 3 years together, and I've known her for 7 years, I think. Yeah, I'd say 7 years. I've known her for 7 years. Obviously, I'm gonna try to read her and look into the deeper meaning of everything that she's saying, because, well, I love her very much. And I don't know if you guys believe in the one or not, but I do. And yeah, I believed, and part of me still does believe that she is the one. Do I think we're gonna get back together? That's a loaded question. The way things are going right now, I'm gonna say no, because there's a lot of stuff she's done. There's some things that I've done that probably have lessened the chances of us getting back together. And I would love nothing more than to get back together with her. But even if we did, we would have to work very hard to rebuild that trust. She'd have to work pretty hard to convince me that, she's not gonna leave me again. She broke up with me. Yes. Again, I won't go into details. I didn't cheat on her or anything, and I don't think she cheated on me. I think she would have told me that. But things change in life in the blink of an eye. Everything can change like that. In less than a blink of an eye, you can lose the person that you love most, the person who means the most to you, a person that you'd do anything for, In less than the blink of an eye, they can disappear and be gone from your life forever. I hope that she reaches out to me soon just to talk, not even to get back together, but just to talk and touch base and see how she's doing, see if maybe we can become friends again, because she was my best friend, really. And even if we don't get back together, I would love to be friends with her again, because I know so much about her and she knows so much about me. It feels wrong, her not being in my life anymore. I'll be right back again. I'm still at work. So yes, Audrey broke up with me a month ago. And I'm just trying to rediscover myself. I'm taking a lot of steps to improve myself. And I know a lot of people are probably thinking, oh, Trevor, you're just doing this for Audrey. You're just doing this so she'll take you back. Maybe you're right. Maybe. But initially, that was definitely the reason. But I've started to come to terms with the fact that we may never get back together again. And I still want to go to the gym. And I still want to, move out and better myself as a person entirely. Because that's what I deserve. Whether or not I have a girlfriend, I deserve a better life. And if I put in the effort, the time, the commitment, good things are bound to come to me. Oh, I know. Obviously, Audrey was not in every single one of my videos, because I kind of kept that separate. If she came home when I was streaming, I'd be like, hey, you want to pop in, say hi for a little bit? Yeah, that'd be fine. She lived with me. She did. We lived together, and we were planning on moving into an apartment together. But obviously that's not going to happen anymore. And I'd say that's a blessing, actually, because we were looking at places, and the last thing that either of us would have wanted to happen was us to move in together and then very shortly after break up, especially in light of this whole coronavirus thing, because, everybody's losing their jobs right now. I was fortunate enough to be considered an essential worker. I'm actually working more hours than usual right now. Give me just a second. So I was saying something along the lines of how I deserve to be better, I do deserve to be a better person, holistically, and not because of my ex-girlfriend. Because it's not because of my ex-girlfriend, it's because of who I am as a person. Like I said, I've been fighting with a lot of negative thoughts and desires to do things that I would ultimately regret, or wouldn't, because I'm not going to say why. Again, I don't want this video to be struck down, but assume the worst. I deserve better. I really do. And I've been going to the gym between 3 and 5 times a week. I know, coronavirus, you don't really want to be going to the gym and stuff like that, but this is actually an exclusive gym. It has a bit more expensive of a membership, and since I'm not moving out right now, I can afford that. So there's only 20 people that ever go there, and the hours that I go, there's never anybody there. So I just go with my friend and we sanitize everything. We wash our hands. We do everything. We shower before we go to the gym and after we go to the gym, just to make sure that there's as little exposure to anything as possible, um, and stuff like that. But I've got a long road ahead of me. I really do. And I know these aren't the most flattering camera angles, but, well, let's get on to my next point. Why I'm leaving YouTube, at least for now, indefinitely. Obviously, this breakup has affected me more than I will ever be able to put into words. And I just think that spending countless hours in my room alone playing video games is not the way to cope. Every once in a while, absolutely. Yeah, play video games. I love video games. I grew up on video games. But I've been going to the gym in an attempt to make myself a better person. I've been hanging out with friends in an attempt to, patch things up, I guess, because this breakup obviously has affected more than just me and my ex-girlfriend. It's affected our entire friend group because we have pretty much the same exact friend group. And it kind of tore us all in half. A lot of my friends, they're just like, I feel like I'm playing, like, I feel like my parents are divorced or something like that. Like, you got to put on one kind of face when you're with this person and another, like, around that person. Like, when I'm with one of my friends, I talk about, what happened and my feelings and my emotions all the time. I'm just like, hey, this is how I'm feeling. I know that you care about me. Da 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 da. I just want you to know this, this, and this. I've been struggling with this lately. This has really bothered me. So on and so forth. That same friend with my ex-girlfriend, they're also really good friends. They don't talk about me or what happened at all because she doesn't want to. Which, I mean, is okay. I mean, everyone copes in their own way. Some people just need some alone time. And that's what we've got to allow or do or whatever. The road ahead of me isn't easy. Is not going to be easy. I'm not going to promise that I will try and update you guys regularly because that's not a promise I'm going to be able to keep. But if there's another video out there, hey, more power to me. I want to thank every single one of you who has been watching my videos, especially Tumultuous Chaos, my biggest fan. I miss you, bud, and I'm going to miss you a lot. I hope that you have a fantastic life. Not only you, Tumultuous Chaos / Random Chaos, whatever you want to go by, but all of my subscribers, every single one of them. I hope you guys and gals and everything else have an amazing rest of your life. Don't let things beat you down. Things are going to hurt. Things are going to hurt a lot. Life is not easy. It never will be. But you just got to keep your head up, roll with the punches, and you'll be better before you know it. My name is Whatever Trevor Gaming, also known as Trevor, and thank you for being here with me.